Hi, my name's Ryan Pearcy. I'm the MoDOT area engineer for Southwest St. Louis County. I want to take a little time today to talk to you about one of our upcoming projects on the road next to my side over here, Route 67 Lindbergh. A few of you that follow some of our projects may be thinking, I think I've already heard him talk about this project. However, last time he had a beard. You're right and you're wrong. A while back we did have a conversation about an adjacent project down the road on Lindbergh that's going between Big Bend and Barracks View. Well, that project has a sister project to the north that spans between Swan and goes all the way north to Page. Scoping is pretty much the same for the project. It's taking care of two of our top priorities. Number one is going to be our asset management plan, as we're going to overlay Lindbergh and treat the pavement. Second is our ADA transition plan. What this is going to do is it takes the existing pedestrian facilities that are on Lindbergh right now, and we're going to remove and replace those to bring them up to today's American with Disabilities Act standards. Now, this isn't a sidewalk expansion project. It fixes what we have right now that's currently on the system. But there are areas where we can extend a little bit more, and we've been able to bridge a few gaps along that system as well. Part of the ADA, there's not going to be any signal replacements coming up on this one. Signals are pretty new along this area, but we will be updating pedestrian heads and some of the push button systems too as part of our ADA transition plan. Where we're at right now with regarding the effects that you are going to see, the effects of construction of the pedestrian improvements are going to be slightly minimal, as we'll have a lane closure maybe on each side while those improvements are going in place. One of the major impacts that I do want to talk to you about is the bridge behind me right now over Deer Creek. It's a little bit south of Conway. Part of that project that we have here is we have an aged bridge that needs to be replaced that we're going to do as part of that. Part of that project and part of that timeline, we'll be replacing this bridge and fully closing the structure down. Now, we'll still have access on both sides, and you'll be able to make your access to the businesses. We'll have detours set up, but there'll be a time where we're targeting summer months where traffic's low and schools are out, that closure can get in, so we can get in and do the construction and get that new bridge up as well, so we can continue those pavement and ADA improvements along the whole corridor. Businesses and residential drives will be affected. It's part of the transition plan. We also have to reconstruct those entrances so we keep the surfaces along those ADA guidelines that continue up. Residential drives can't be done as we can do commercial drives, which is half at a time. However, part of our project and our special provisions with our contractor will be to contact you early in advance. Commercial entrances, if you have two, we can do one at a time. If you only have one, we'll do it half at a time so access remains to those areas. Residents will get there on there. We'll contact you early, but there'll be a timeline from when it starts to when it has to be finished that will be communicated with you in the future. Where we're at right now with the project, the opposing project down to the north, or down to the south that I'd already talked to you about, that's going on right now, still scheduled to be awarded for construction in 22. We're currently working on our preliminary plans right now. While the sister project down south is awarded, we'll be going through our right-of-way phase in 22, and this is scheduled to be awarded in 23. All the information that I've just given you can be found on MoDOT's website. Go to modot.org in the St. Louis area and go down to local projects in the Southwest St. Louis County area. There you will find the link for this particular project and a number of other projects in our area if you're interested in. Read up on all the additional information, look over the preliminary plans and the boards that we have up showing those improvements that you see. And if there's any comments or concerns, there's a public survey that's currently active right now, and it will be for a few weeks after an upcoming public meeting that will be held virtually that you'll see on June 23rd. Please participate if you have any questions. There'll be myself and other folks that are incorporated into the design. We'll be there to answer those questions on top of the survey that you can take. So hopefully if there's anything that we might have missed when we did some conceptual scoping of this project, if there's some other elements regarding the scope of the project, maybe we can get those added in, and maybe we just didn't see them. Sign up for the media blast regarding this project and any other project you have. Follow us on social media to let us know, and so you know what's coming up regarding future projects, future meetings, and even while we get to the construction on this side, you can, when other closure dates are going to happen, you'll be able to be up to date on those. It's summer season right now, so I'd like to take a little extra time just to let you know that work zones are popping up all over the place, on top of all the men and women on our maintenance crews that are out there every day doing their day-to-day items. I'd just like to stress, please slow down through our work zones, and when you see the crews out there, it's very important for all of us that not only you get home safe, but all of my friends and family and coworkers, we all get home safe as well. We're all one team out there. While you're out on the website looking at this project, signing up for the media blast, following us on social media, I'll challenge you one more to take the challenge that we've all taken around our organization to stay safe on our roads and our work zone, to buckle up and put that phone down. I appreciate all your time today, this afternoon, and look forward to interacting with you in the future. Thanks.